What's going on, everybody? Coach Brian Klepacki here with CriticalBench.com, certified strength and conditioning coach. Got a master's degree in exercise science, and I've learned a lot about mini bands over the 15 years doing this. And one thing for sure is mini bands are awesome, but they also suck at the same time. And if you've used mini bands before, you know why they suck. It's because they hurt, in a good way, of course. So maybe you're unfamiliar with what a mini band is. Well, there's a mini band right there. It's not a headband. It's not a slingshot. It's not a, I don't know what else you would use this for. But what it is, it's a great exercise piece. It's very cheap. It's very effective. You can travel with it. You can use it anywhere as you go. You can use it as a corrective exercise piece of equipment. You can use it for strength, power, core work, stretching, you name it. You can use it with these things. So if your excuse is like, I don't have any equipment, this thing's like $3. So if you have these in your arsenal, great. If you don't have them, get them. If you're not sure where to get them, we have a link below that you can actually purchase them from. It's through a company that would an equipment online, a company that you can get them from. You can check that link in the video description area. Anyways, so mini bands, in short, there's a whole bunch of different types of mini bands. For what I've got in my hands, I've got 4 bands. Black is the hardest, then blue is a step down, then green, then yellow. They all have their own purpose. They all have their different types of resistance. This one's light. Black band is more like a fan belt. There isn't much give in that. But you're not going to be using all these on all parts of the body. Like, for instance, you're going to be using this for your bigger muscles, like your back and your legs. This might be more isolated, like your shoulders, and just very corrective exercise movements. So that's in a nutshell. Some companies have different colors, but you can kind of feel it out. If this one's light, obviously that's going to be a lighter band to use. So enough talk. So let's get to some action and some movement here. So first things first, you got to warm up properly. So how do you warm up using a mini band? Well, I'm going to take you through a couple different exercises. So I call this as like a part 2 of your warm-up. Your first part of the warm-up is your foam rolling, your mobility exercises. Get on a piece of cardio for 5 to 10 minutes, walk, jog, skip rope, whatever, some calisthenics. Then you're going to progress into your mini band work. First thing I always like to do is warm with the shoulders. Right here, overhead reaches. Keep a nice flat spine. Lubricate that shoulder socket. You can do some front pulls here. And again, these are all basic exercises for beginners. For advanced athletes, you can use these as a warm-up. We'll talk about some more beginner exercises here in just a moment. You can do some low pulls, some scap retractions. You can do some twisting with the rotator cuff here. So my shoulders and my upper body's already feeling warmed up. Now let's put a slightly heavier band on these ankles. We'll do some warm-ups. Now the thing with the mini bands is that they actually, some of the exercises overlap, and that's the beautiful thing about change in resistance. So you will see some of these exercises again, but using either a blue or black band, and that's just because there's more resistance. And also when you're doing a warm-up, keep the reps low. Be intentional with your reps. So with the lower body, just do some quick in and out zigzags. And again, these don't necessarily have to be in order, as long as you're doing them right, okay? So you got a side squat next. I'm only doing 5 reps. Very light, pretty quick. The whole idea of a warm-up is to actually get warmed up. You don't want to take your time through these. You want to be quick. You want it to be effective. So tippy toes, you got some ballerina steps. Again, the order of these doesn't really matter too much, but you want to make sure you just do them. You want to do some side steps in here. Now for the next one, you want to use something to lean up against, maybe a wall or a squat rack or something like that. A couple leg kicks. So those are some pretty basic exercises, might even be the most universally accepted exercises when it comes to mini bands. So now let's go to the floor. I'm going to show you some more basic either warm-up moves, mobility moves, or even some moves for some beginners out there. All right, so now we're going to be doing some more of a warm-up, even some beginner moves. And these are also some moves depending on the resistance band that you choose. Can also be part of a strength set. So I love these exercises because, again, they fire those glutes, they wake up the glutes, they wake up the hips, the core, the back, even the hip flexors and things like that. So these exercises I'm going to go through is just a glute bridge, a single leg glute bridge. You've got a marching glute bridge. Let's see what else we got. We got a clamshell, we've got a bird dog, and we've got, yeah, we'll stick to those 5 there. Okay, so again, doesn't have to be in this order. You can make it in any order you want, but if you include these 5 exercises I just listed, you're going to be good to go. I know you felt those, and I love those exercises. Include those in your warm-up, and if you're a beginner, can't stress it enough, try these out. Maybe try a lighter band than what I just did, but progress with them. You'll eventually get some stronger hips and glutes and things like that. We're going to be able to do heavier resistance. So now let's go into some specific type of training. So mini bands for upper body, mini bands for lower body, also mini bands for your core. And again, I use these terms interchangeably because some of the lower body exercises will require upper body and the core. But if you really want to isolate just one muscle group of the bands, it's kind of difficult to do because one arm might be stabilizing while the other arm is actually doing the work. But you get the idea of that. So these are some exercises that I know you can apply into your workout, not just as like movement or mobility exercises, but actually strength training, because you will be required to move a little bit of resistance, or at least try to move some resistance. And the beautiful thing again about the mini bands is that you can go as fast or as slow as you want. They're relatively safe as long as you don't have any underlying issues. So you can move these bands fast. Like for instance, an arm curl. You can move these rapid fire right here. Very low pace on the, low stress on the joints. But my arm's already burning after 10 seconds of doing that. Whereas, you know, if you did dumbbells, you're going against gravity and you're just a lot more uncontrollable movement in a dumbbell curl. So again, I'm gonna break it apart into upper body, lower body, core, and I know you're gonna learn at least one new exercise. I wasn't kidding when I said I've got a lot of things I needed to show you on mini band exercises. Now I know this list wasn't exhaustive. There is a whole bunch of other exercises that I might not even know or I might have just forgotten about. Now that's the beautiful thing about the comment section, is that if there's something that I missed that you know I'm gonna love to hear about it, because we might make a video again on it down the road. Whatever it is, I know I'm not I know I don't know everything there is to know about mini bands, but this is what I do know, and I know you can get a kick butt workout doing mini band exercises. Speaking of workouts, I'm going to put together a little workout for you that you can use on your own using some of the exercises you just saw. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is actually just trying to figure out a workout to do using my mini bands here. I've got 4 different types. So I'm going to say let's start off with a total body set here, okay? Now again, black band is your heaviest resistance. I'm going to throw this on my knees. And like you just saw a minute ago, I just did some squats. So again, this is just a quick workout that you can do. It's not the only workout you can do. You can break your workout into any way you want. You can do as many reps or as little reps as possible. Again, this is just an idea for you to use on your own. So I'm going to go with 10 squats. Okay, after this, I'm going to do some push-ups. Actually, just keep the band on the knees. So just drop down to the floor, knock out 10 push-ups. Okay, back up. Let's do some side-to-side bunny hops. All right, so that could be a little workout. Do it again. Maybe do 3 rounds, maybe 5 rounds. My heart rate's already getting up there. I'm breathing a little harder. And I just use 3 basic body weight movements using a little bit of resistance for 2 of the 3 exercises. So that's a great great workout you can do. Now, if you want to do a little more isolated, let's talk about a push-pull series, okay? So a push, chest press. Who doesn't love a little bit of chest press? Now, the thing with the chest press, can you do a chest press on with the mini band? Well, you absolutely can. And you saw that a little bit ago. Right here, behind the back. That's your anchor point. Press out, pull back in. Whole idea is to flex that pec. Now look how my hand is. I've got it wrapped around my thumb. Now hopefully you can see my right arm is my anchor point. Hopefully you got a good angle to see that, okay? Same thing on the other side. Again, you're not gonna build an incredible amount of mass doing these. If anything, you'll lean up a little bit, get some better muscular endurance, improve your stability and all those stabilizing muscles. So that's your push. Now let's go to the row, which you saw a minute ago. But if you pair these up, you gotta put a nice little push-pull sequence right here, okay? Okay, pretend I did, 100 reps of that because I'm a beast like that. No, not really, okay? You get the idea. I don't need to do a full set. But you can pair up a lot of these workouts, a lot of the exercises you just saw a couple minutes ago into a nice total body workout. I'm huffing and puffing, my arm's already going. Now let's say you want to do a buy and try a workout. Very simple, everybody. If I can think of these quick off the cuff, I know you can too. Arm curls, knock out, let's say 10 there. Arm extensions, 10 there. I haven't even touched the lateral walks, which you just saw a minute ago. You can do one of my favorites that I do with a lot of my athletes. Out 10, back 10. Out 8, back 8. Out 6, out back 6, 2 or 4, then 2s. You can do these on all of your movement, all of your side walks, your side steps, your forward walks, whatever. So in a nutshell, pretend I got my band on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, then you're going 8. 8 steps out, 8 steps back, 6 out, 6 back. That's just one exercise. Then you can do monster walk. Same thing, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, all the way to 10, all the way back for 10. You get the idea, okay? Hopefully you got the idea. So I'm just trying to rattle my brain here. Like, there's so many things you can do with these mini bands, and I know you're creative enough to at least put something together to get a workout in. I just showed you, well, I don't even know, three circuits that you can do on your own using these. But the whole idea, again, behind what I just showed you is take the initiative, do something on your own, be creative, start light. If you're not familiar with training with mini bands, go with the lighter band, and then you can progress towards the Mac Daddy right here, okay? Hopefully I didn't leave anything off. We got a whole bunch of different exercises that I just shared with you. We got your warm-up. You can't really do too much of a core work unless you have like an anchor point. I mean, you saw a couple core exercises I just shared with you. It's tough to say with core because, again, real quick before we start shutting down, is even when I'm doing an arm curl, I'm activating my core. Keep it tight because my left arm is stabilizing. I gotta pin it here. That means I gotta engage my pec. I gotta engage my lat, and also my back erector muscles here, just to move my right arm. And that's what I was talking about. You can't really localize on one specific muscle. All right, I know that's a lot of talking. I know you just watched a whole bunch of different exercises of me doing using this mini band, but there's something else I'd love to share with you. It might even be more important than what you just saw. It's a report that we wrote. It's called Why Stretching Won't Make You Flexible. And you heard that right. Why it won't make you flexible. We do talk about things like muscle activation, doing some band work, but in order to get it, you have to click this box right here, give us your email, and we will send you a copy of it free, no strings attached, right away. Trust me, you don't want to miss out on this one because this could change the way you stretch. If you're on a mobile device, you can't click this box, but what you can do to get it is open up our video description area, and you can do that by clicking the arrow under this video here. You'll see a link at the top in that area. It's called criticalbench.com/stretching. Click that link, give us your email, and you will get your report right away. Thanks for watching. I know it, again, talked a lot, and I know that it took a good part of your YouTube session, but we appreciate you watching. We appreciate it even more if you actually subscribe to our channel. Like this video, like our other videos, share us with somebody you know who could find this beneficial, and most importantly, we'd love to interact with you. We're here to help you if you got a question or comment about what you saw in this video, or maybe you have a suggestion for an upcoming video. Whatever it is, we'd love to hear from you, and then we can help make your training a lot better. Again, thanks for watching. Can't stress that enough. Have fun doing these, and we will see you soon. See ya.